civil engineers designed the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse, which is one of the most important buildings to me on campus. It's one of the first buildings that I, went through freshman seminar in, and I'm there constantly between working out, and we have meetings there all the time, and I figure I'll graduate in there, so it's kind of my base on campus.
I'm from the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe Reservation in South Dakota, and we are located along the Missouri. So we don't have enough water to make more home sites within our reservation boundaries. With civil engineering, I'm hoping I can help bring more water to the people that reside on my reservation.
So I decided to become a civil engineer because I'm really interested in the environment and helping the environment. And MSU has a program through the civil engineering department that's called Bioresources, which is like an environmental engineering, except that it's great because it mixes the civil engineering and the more environmental classes together, so you get a really broad education, which I've learned is really beneficial for getting jobs.
A couple summers ago, I interned for a large-scale contractor in California, and I worked the project I worked on was for a cancer treatment center, state-of-the-art, and I worked on the building from the foundation up, and through working on it I realized that I can help people by building large-scale buildings like this, and in the future, potentially curing people.
The bioresources option of civil engineering is cool because you learn a lot about water quality, and you can apply that knowledge in third world countries to help them get quality drinking water that Americans are used to having every day. So it would really increase the quality of life in other countries. One lab that I really enjoyed is the hydrology lab. Every civil engineer has to take a hydraulics course. It's so exciting to be able to actually see the water and see how it's reacting to different mechanisms and different pumps and things. So it's exciting to really apply what you're learning in class to a real life situation.
In the concrete lab, we get to test concrete cylinders. We compress them to a certain strength and watch them crack and occasionally explode. And we test concrete, so we can test the strength of, say, bridges on the Montana highways, so we can see what compressive strengths they would fail at.
I feel like through civil engineering I did some concrete testing on the football stadium that recently went up, and by doing that I ensured that the concrete was as strong as it needed to be, which resulted in people being able to use it and enjoy the football game.
This year's senior design project for civil engineering is we are redesigning Bozeman's stormwater system because right now all the water that comes from storms hits the pavement and eventually falls into Bozeman Creek, so it's totally untreated and ends up hurting the fish and the wildlife. So we're working on incorporating natural treatment systems like wetlands to fix that so that there's some treatment before it goes into the river.
I like the smaller class sizes for the one-on-one time with the instructors in case you have a problem with homework or questions.
Well, small class sizes give you a real-life experience. When you go and work for a design firm, you're going to be working in teams, in small groups, trying to complete projects, and that small class size gives you, allows you to work with your peers directly.
I enjoy the small classes because I feel like you get to know your teacher a lot better, and your teacher knows you, so it's easier to go ask for help, and it's not as intimidating, and I just feel like you learn a lot better when you get more hands-on involvement with them.
I chose civil engineering because there's so many options.
With civil engineering, I'm hoping I can help bring more water to the people that reside on my reservation.
I just thought it was a really cool area and wanted to learn more about it.
It's really broad, so I can go anywhere.
Civil engineers can help people by building state-of-the-art